Alright, what is going on, guys? It's me, Tragic Nightmare, and today I'm going to bring you a little different video. As you can see, this is me, Tragic Nightmare, and y'all might not know this, but I really love to fish. Like, video games and fishing are right up there together. So, I just thought I would go through and show y'all what I use, and like, the tackle that I use to bass fish, and the rod that I use to surf fish, and yeah, that's basically what today's video is going to be. So let's get started. So first off, this is my tackle box. It holds like 4 different additional tackle boxes in here. I'll show you, but this is a great tackle box. It gives you everything you need to know, and yeah, let's get started. Alright, for the first one, I just have like spinner baits. I just have like spinner baits that I haven't used before. And yeah, this is like a topwater spinner bait. Like that spins on top of the water, makes a lot of commotion. Bass love it. And then this one is a regular spinner bait that just goes under a single blade. Hooks right here, I just haven't used it. You know what I'm saying? And then this is just sort of like not a junk tackle box. I just haven't filled it yet. This is a black and silver worm. It works pretty good. And then these, I like going on the back of a beetle spin and then just winding it. It'll catch crappie all day. And this is lure my dad gave me a long time ago. As you can see, like the paint's starting to chip off and stuff. But I've caught a ton of fish on this broke back. And yeah, that's basically it for this first one. So let's put everything back and then close it up and then just put it right there. Alright, for this one, this is basically like my lure tackle box. Got all kinds. We got right here a deep diver. You already know these colors work good. I have a lot of these colors actually. Then here, oh snap. This is a real deep diver. Let's see what it says. It's made by Rapala. I love this lure. I've caught so many damn fish on here. Another brokeback. Brokebacks work really good for me, once again, in that color form. And yeah, I love brokebacks. Brokebacks are one of my favorite lures to use. This one catches me a lot of fish. As you can tell, you can see some wear and tear on there. Been ripping lips with it. You already know it's a little dirty right now, but this is also an old one that my dad gave me. But it's basically a top water lure, and when you wind it, that spins on top, and then it has one in the back too that spins. And basically, there's no way that they come up to bite this lure, then they're gonna get hooked because there's 3 treble hooks right there. I mean, what do you expect? Alright, let's put that back, and then here is basically another one, 3 treble hooks. I just took off the middle one because these 2 get caught a lot using this, and this is basically a deep diver. And yeah, and then I use this sometimes. Bass and crappie bite this. It just like that reflects and it just like moves in the water and stuff. And then you tie on right here, and yeah, you can catch really almost anything on that one. Let's do this. And then for this one, this is my jig tackle box. My jigging pig. Jig is basically something you use like on the banks. If there's like a drop off right there, you just throw the jig and like bounce it right there at the drop off. That's what it looks like. That's the weed protector. And then you pick a color. I'm gonna go with blue. Blue always works pretty good. And you just, let's see, how did my dad show me how to do this? It's been a while since I've used a jig. You want it like that, so then you just go through right there in the middle. Just go through just like that, and just put it like that. It's like a little trailer right there. It just sits there just like that, and then when you bounce it up and down, those go, and it's pretty. Catches them fish. We just got the blue and black, some yellow with some black sparkles, and then some black with some orange sparkles in there, and then pumpkin seed. You already know that catches a lot of fish too. And then I don't really use this one that much. It's like a mocha with an orange. Doesn't really work out that well. Jigs are mainly used in bigger lakes. But yeah. On to the worms. Fake worms, of course. And lizards. My hooks aren't in here, but my preferred color for worms to use is the blue, or yeah, I guess you can say dark blue or purple, with the green sparkle in there. That works amazingly. Like, that's what I call my personal best 8-pound bass, or it was like 7.4 or something, I don't remember. But if you want to go check that out, it is on my Instagram, which is Spencer._Melvin. I know it's a little cheeky name, but I mean, it is what it is. And then we got little pumpkin seed lizard with the chartreuse tail, and that works really good too. And then I think this is just a pumpkin seed. Then we just have a pumpkin seed. And then we got a worm. So once again, the blue or purple with the green flake. And yeah, this is just like a little junk compartment. We got another jig that I was using. Jig has a rattle on it. I guess my dad put that one in there. And then this is an old True Turn, but True Turn hooks I found work the best for bass fishing with like artificial worms, because right when they bite it, you barely have to set the hook. The hook just turns right to the corner of their mouth and sets a perfect hook set on them. So yeah, I'll just go through these other compartments. There's nothing else in there. Up here, I've got some other stuff. I got a top water popper with the gold and green on top. That's pretty. I haven't opened it yet. These are some of my newer stuff. I've got another thing like I had in there, a minnow with a spinner. It's like a rooster tail, but instead of the rooster tail, it's like a fake minnow. You know, that catches a lot of fish. I lost the first one. And then these crankbaits are amazing. They're expensive, but the Gary Yamamoto, I've never been able to say his name right. His crankbaits are amazing. They work. They catch fish like almost every time you cast, if you're at the right one. Oh dang, that got smushed a little bit. But once again, Gary Yamamoto, once again with the jerkbait, 3D holographic. That's what that one was too. That works out really good too. And then beetle spins. I love beetle spins. Basically, I'll go ahead and open this one up for you. This is what I do. Sometimes I use the actual thing that they put in there for you to use. Let's just put this right here. Sometimes I actually use, oh wow, the jig head's not on there. But sometimes I actually use like the beetle right there. Like, that's supposed to be like a beetle, but it's not really a beetle. But, and then most of the time I take it off and put it with like a curly tail or something. But that's like the spinner. And then I think I'm going to go, which one was it? I think it was in the first one. Yeah, it was. Alright. Most of the time I just go and get one of these. And then you just take the beetle spin right off. It comes right off just like that. Put it back right there where the other ones are. Put the jig head down. And then get one of these bad boys. They're real oily. And then you just take it hook it right down, just like that, and you go over, and you go over the little bump right there. I hate the jigs stay on, and yeah, and then you have that. Those create good action that the crappie bass. I've even caught brim off of this. It works. It'll catch almost any species. It works amazingly. Is that even the word, amazingly? Yeah, it is. Put it on in there. And then, oh, what in the world? Come on now, get on there. Bro, this jig head does not want to go over this. Oh, made it through one turn. Barely. Bro, what in the world? It's like stuck on there or something. There we go. You just work it your way down there, and then you close that. And this spins and creates great reflection, and then the three legs right there and the chartreuse in white color draw the attention to them. It's amazing. I catch almost all my crappie on beetle spins or like live bait, like floating some minnows or something. Alright, I think that's it for that compartment. So let's go over here. Oh, this is my pliers. My mom got me these for Christmas. They work really good. They've got a line cutting like thing right there that you can use to cut the line, and then that just fits perfectly right there on your hook. You put your hook right there, you can just take it out of the mouth, you already know. And you can hook it to your belt, so you don't even have to like go and dig in your pocket for some pliers. You can just hook it to your belt, let it dangle, and then when you need them, you just pick them up. I think that's it for that compartment. Yeah, this might be a junk compartment, to be honest. Let's see. Oh, the Storm. Oh, see, there's a hookup with one of my Mustad hooks. I don't know what odd it is, but see that? That just works perfectly with the bullet weight. But these Storm minnows, they work really good if you don't have like any moss on the bottom. You just hook it up right through there. These are unopened, so I'm just going to leave them as be. But you just hook it up right there, throw it out, and then wind it, give it a few jerks, and yeah, it works pretty good most of the time. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Nothing in that compartment. Let's see, we got anything in here? What's this? That's nothing. It's just a bag of worms, different colors, assorted. I find using like artificial worms, like just bouncing them and stuff, with the Texas rig, like in ponds. Oh yeah, the tournament series, Bass Pro Shop. These are the blue, the dark blue, the light green flakes. That's pretty right there. The bass will tear them up. But I find that using the artificial worms with the Texas rig and just either like if it's a cold day, throwing out in the middle and just jigging it, that works the best for me for bass fishing. Once again, you have the blue with the green flake, and then oh yeah, here are the other hooks that I really like, the KVD Mustad hooks. They're pretty big. They're size 4. They're pretty expensive too, but they sure do work. Bass bites these, it'll be hard to get it off. You know what I'm saying? They won't be able to look at that. Fits perfectly with your worm. Go back in there. And yeah, that is about it for my tackle box. It's still improving. I know it's not that much right now, but I'm working on it. All right. And then what I use for bass fishing, this is my bait caster right here. My dad got it for me a long time ago. I know it's in a little bit of a bad shape. I'm in need of another one, and another rod. I got an old Berkeley rod, but it just fits perfectly. Like I don't know if I'll be able to do it now, but I can like balance it. When I'm walking, I'll just have it balanced on a finger, and it'll just sit there and balance itself. But on here, once again, I find that the blue works amazingly. So we have the blue jig with the red eye, and then a little trailer right there, a black and blue trailer. Tear them up. Alright. That's, well, for one, that's almost, no, I have one more bait caster, but that's at my dad's house. But for most part, that's my favorite bait caster. It always will be, probably, unless I find a really expensive one that I want to buy. But here, this is my saltwater rod. My grandpa, he makes rods and reels, and he actually made this for me. Like, look, he did all that by hand. Like, he just buys like the rod. Like, it has no eyes, none of the threads, nothing on it. It's just the rod. Not even any of this. But, and then he just puts the eyes on there, or guides, as he says. He gets mad when I say eyes. And then you see that, all that thread he did by himself. And then, right here, read that, says, what does it say? Custom built for Spencer Melvin by Pawpaw. You know, that's what I call him, Pawpaw. I've always called him that. But I just think it's pretty cool that he makes his own rides. And yeah, these are from the pier, because I love pier fishing with this ride. And then this reel, it is a Penn Fierce, out the box right here. It's a Penn Fierce, I don't know which one it is. I don't know which one it is. I just know it's a Penn Fierce, because my grandpa got it for me when he made me this ride. But that's one of the smoothest, like, reeling rods I ever used, along with that one. And let me show you what rig I use. When I'm basically using a bottom rig when I go to the beach, because I find that they work the best. Live bait works the best at the beach. So I actually have one right here. I also find that having two hooks in the water, double chance of catching a fish, you know. But normally use about a 3-ounce weight, and then you got the double hooks, and you just hook it up there, and basically sits on the water like this. The weight's right here, and then the hook's up here dangling right above the sand, the bottom of the ocean, and that's what I've caught almost all my fish on. I'm gonna start jigging for like trout, and then I do catch some flounder on some flounder rigs, but I don't have one to show you right now. It's in my other tackle box at my dad's house. And yeah, that is basically it that I have at my mom's house right now. My mom and dad are separated since I was 5, so if you guys did enjoy this fishing tackle and like what I use fishing video,